Go. What's going on, YouTube? Dr. Popcorn McBurger here, Rocky
Right.
Reborn, and
Hello.
John Coyote Coat, whatever he wants to be called. Sparky, if you want to call him that. We're all here to talk about the recent happenings regarding Otaku. That little son of a gun is gone. And this is a monumental day for the Toontown community because that guy's gone, and now we're actually going to get somewhere. No more maybe less bias, less shielding of the truth on the Reddit. The real stuff is actually going to get out there a little more now, and this little liar is gone. So we're pretty happy. So Rocky?
Yeah. So, in case you haven't been up to date on things, I think me and my friend John here, we're gonna go explain what happened to Otaku a few days ago. So, I recall Otaku, he was in the TTR IRC. He was trying to authenticate himself. So, he did, and I quote, exclamation point, auth serve, pincher00. And then it said something like, could not authenticate, or like you have to do another method. I'm not sure. And then Otaku cursed in the chat, and then he got kicked automatically by the spam serve. So, John, you're gonna have to fill me in on this. So, what exactly happened into how this got out to people like Captain or Maverick or whatever?
Okay, so basically what happened was I was sent this I was sent that message that showed the author Pincher00 by Comet. And I posted it in a chat that you were in, but Captain and Maverick weren't in it. But what I'm guessing happened was that Comet was gonna get like swatted by like Maverick or something. So he sent Maverick Otaku's password so that he wouldn't get swatted, and Maverick and Captain used it to get into his accounts and stuff. So yeah, Comet didn't get swatted because he gave him the password,
and that's pretty much what happened. So let's just recap here. Otaku used the same pass for everything, for his Skype, for his Reddit, for his Toontown Apex Facebook, for his real Facebook, for his
not his real Facebook. He had two Facebooks. His actual Facebook
for his second, fake one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, the Toontown Apex Twitter too.
Oh yeah, that one too. And his YouTube, I believe, because all his videos are gone. But yeah. So this guy once claimed on a stream how he had high security.
Yeah, he claimed that his Reddit. He claimed that his Reddit was like really secure and like no one could get into it. But
yeah,
he used the same password.
Go to How Secure Is My Password, that website, and put in pinch00. That'll take a desktop PC under 7 hours to crack. Under 7 hours, and he used that for everything. For everything. Idiot, well, pretty much. A few of his emails and stuff were different.
But PayPal had a different password, luckily for him.
Yeah. So, basically, the Reddit got taken for, I think it was an hour. Same for the Toontown Apex stuff, his Skype, all that stuff.
I wish I had been there, man. I wish I was there.
Yeah, as of now, his Reddit is, like, not deleted, but, like, inactive or shadow banned or whatever. And
it's back up now, but I don't think I've been using it.
Yeah, it's back up now. And since then, he made a post on the Reddit with his Toontown Reddit account, literally called Toontown. You can just search it up if you want, but this basically explains everything that happened.
Yeah, but he deleted it. He deleted it, though.
He deleted it?
It got removed. Like, is it the one that says sorry and then he, like, is basically quitting? Yeah, that got removed. But basically, I don't know what it actually said. Again, I wasn't there, like, the night it happened. But basically, that's the thread where he quit, the post where he quit.
Well, also, he actually revealed that he was lying to everyone, and he was the one-man stand for Apex. He did the models, he did the coding. Well, that's unlikely. John might explain further. I don't know if he wants to, but yeah, he basically said how he was running Apex by himself.
So yeah, he basically, of course, the post got removed now, like Anthony said. But basically, in that post, he said that, you know, he said even though it was a running gag that people thought he owned Apex and he would joke around about it, he actually owned Apex and there was no team. It was just him that did the modeling, the videos, the coding, the websites, the videos, you know, all that stuff. That was all himself. And he basically said, yeah, that he was the only person on the team. There was nobody else on the team, and only a few people knew that he owned Apex, and then the rest he would, like, deny it. And, like, well, not deny it, but, like, you know, avoid people's, like, people confronting him and stuff like that. And another thing, he said something about how, you know, Toontown Apex source will, like, is on, like, an offline hard drive now, and no one will ever be able to get it. And stuff like that, since no one else really had it except him, so you know there'll never be a chance for it to get leaked or anything. So basically, Apex, you know, we'll never see what the game was going to be like. I guess to some people that might be, you know, unfortunate. I didn't really care that much, but yeah. So he owned Apex, and it's dead. Basically.
Yeah. And I mean, some people, for whatever reason, are saying he was a great mod and everything. I don't know how a mod could be great when he's biased. He has a very easy, crackable password. He's very insecure. He's a 20.
Yep. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, he's like a 20-year-old man or whatever playing Toontown. Like
he acts like a child, though, is the thing.
He acts like a child.
Yep.
And he just lied to everyone about Apex.
Yeah.
When I lie to people about Origins, it's like, holy shit, worst thing ever, Rocky Reborn, Origins, OMG. You know? He was hiding his secret, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to go on, Anthony?
Yeah, man, I was just going to say, like, you know, he wouldn't let you put anything on there that he did not like. You know, he was biased towards TTR, as opposed to, like, other, you know, other servers. Like, if it was TTR...
Of course his own. He was, of course, biased towards his own.
Well, yeah, his own, of course. His own and TTR. You know, anything that you put on there that was anti-TTR or Apex, it was, like, immediately taken down. Anything negative about any other server, well, that's allowed to stay up because, hey, that's bad publicity for them and that's good for us. So that's basically how Otaku rolled.
He said on the I'm sorry post that he was very hesitant to allow really any server but TTR and TTA because obviously he owned TTA, so he was going to trust that server. But on his I'm sorry post, he said, other servers I had a really hard time accepting on the Reddit because I didn't know if I could trust them and anything like that. And TTR is like, you know, has a really, really long history of like being a trustworthy server, and
Bullshit.
Obviously I own TTA, so I'm gonna let it on the Reddit and stuff like that.
So, do you have that, by the way? Do you have that post?
No, I don't have the post. I just remember it because I read it like 2 or 3 times, so I remember most of the stuff he said.
But yeah,
and even Otaku was saying stuff about other servers, but he even bashed on Toontown Offline, which is a really good thing.
The thing about Toontown Offline was one time, this was a while ago, but I made a post on the Reddit like 2 or 3 weeks ago where I had remade the Toontown Apex like Picatoon screen, and I posted that on the Reddit, and that post got removed, and I got for that. But basically, Otaku commented on that post, you know, saying just like me and Logan were trying to go to war with Apex or something like that, and then Logan commented on it something about like, you know, Apex being like really easy to replicate and like it's not being that advanced of a game, and Otaku replied to Logan with some stuff. I don't remember all this, but one of the things he said was that anybody can just change the logo and the name of something and release it as theirs, and I'm pretty sure he was referencing Toontown Offline in that regard. So he was basically saying that Toontown Offline was kind of just like, hold on, the post is still here, so I can...
Didn't he play that too? Didn't he play Toontown Offline?
he was
actually going to be a staff member.
Yeah, he was actually wanted to be part of the team after that. So hold on, comments are right here, but basically,
backstab.
Hold on, whatever, man. It's all good. Just took it the wrong way, and it seemed to what you posted. I just assumed you were doing it to try to prove something about their work. Meanwhile, you can change a logo image and get an equivalent to most of the other private servers out there. So he said that to Logan. He knows that Logan owns Toontown Offline, so I'm guessing, that was just like
you can share screens if you want.
An indirect way to bash off. Okay, so
sorry, you were skipping, so I wasn't sure if you were still talking. But yeah, you can go ahead and share screens if you want. I don't mind.
So I'm gonna probably screenshot. Well, I'll put the link to this so you guys can link the thread, or maybe put screenshots here or some. But this is a bunch of. This was on my post where I made a replica of the Toontown Apex stuff, and he said I feel the reason you and Logan are doing this is just for fun, and is not just for fun and stuff like that. And he says he did something similar in both instances, seemed passive aggressive and snarky and stuff like that. So he basically got all pissed off at me for doing this, removed the post, gave me a warning on the Reddit. It made me wonder at the time, why does he care so much? If he doesn't own Apex and he's just a moderator that supports it, then why does he care so much? It's none of his business. But now I know, of course, he owned it. So I always assumed he owned it, but he admitted it now, so there's no denying it. Wish I could find a backup of that post, the I'm sorry post, but
yeah, I mean that. A lot of you guys probably saw that. We'll probably be able to find a. I mean, you could go in the not the time machine, the Wayback Machine. I don't know. Is that?
I was hoping that Google might have cached the page, but they didn't.
They didn't.
I'm not sure if Wayback would have it either.
Well, we could link to it once we get a picture of it, or we could take a couple pictures of it.
Yeah.
Here, I'll pause it real quick so we could look for it. Well, hold on, you're almost there. Never mind.
It's not on Wayback, so shit.
Not on there. Well, I mean, whatever. Do you wanna pause it and then look if we can find it, or?
I'm gonna see what I can find here.
All right. Here, I'll just pause it for a second, and then we'll resume in just a few minutes. Well, actually, pretty much immediately for you guys. All right, we're back. We couldn't find it, obviously. We'll work on that a little more at some point. Possibly get you a link to it in the description. If any of the viewers have it, definitely would appreciate it if you gave us screenshots or something of it, because I'm curious too, because I never actually read it. But anyway, basically, did you want to finish up what you were saying, or were you done?
I believe I was done. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I finished.
Okay. So basically, yeah, we're just really excited about this. Fucker got banned. I mean, not banned, quit. It's a great day. It's a great day for this community, and it's a lot of karma going on here, because Otaku, as we mentioned before, was a terrible mod, did terrible things. Was very biased, and he was just a shitty mod. But then, if you recall, about a month ago or so, in that area, we had the video where Rocky's Twitter got hacked, and we thought that Joey did it because we were misled by Kid Kool-Aid.
No, it was.
Well, he originally
did mislead them, but
yeah,
it was kind of a joke, actually. But
yeah, I don't know. He was joking.
Yeah, that's where he changed a bit. Yeah, he was still like an asshole.
Yeah, he was an asshole. But yeah, so that happened, and then we just we made the video or whatever. Well, that's not the video, but of this. But then look, okay, so we made the video and we put debunked in front of it, and as you can see, I say read this video, YouTube, blah blah blah, or I mean click this video, blah blah blah, and then we made a follow-up video saying, yo, we got this wrong, we're sorry. And then we wanted Rocky's Twitter to get reported for being hacked, because it was hacked. And he finally got it back at some point. Thank you for those of you that reported it. But anyway, long story short, if you recall, Otaku made a video, which is now deleted, but I saved it. See, you can't play it. I saved it Rocky Reborn, Dr. McBurger, Kid Kool-Aid, frauds, Joey is innocent. And he just made this whole video and he just went on this whole little rant about us and calling us liars and all this shit.
Kansas, Maryland, Kansas.
Yeah, that was actually
Maryland.
pretty funny. And at first, I mean, it's okay. I understand where he's coming from. Like, he's angry. But he's no better. He's no better. He's worse than us. Now, don't get me wrong. We fucked up. But we admitted to it once we had the proper information. And we did not try to perpetuate the wrong information any longer once we had the right information. So he says, good game, your immaturity has stooped to an all-time low. Which actually, that's kind of moronic to say that. Your immaturity has stooped to
an all-time high because we actually owned up to our mistake.
No. Look, read what he said here. This is off topic. Your immaturity has stooped to an all-time low. So that would mean that's like saying our maturity stooped to went to an all-time high. He's a moron. He should have said your maturity has stooped to an all-time low. But anyway, he's dumb stuff. But anyway, so we talked on here. I just told him, we just report the facts, and I explained to him. I gave proof here about everything, and trying to explain what the fuck was going on. And a lot of people got confused by it. We weren't the only ones that got duped by this, okay? But anyway, as you can see here, we talked about it and everything. But and I mentioned to him the fact that we made a video exonerating Joey of any wrongdoing because we fucked up and we got it wrong. But here's the point. Here's a little argument we had. All right, this guy says this, blah 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 blah. Anyway, this guy says insulting people is rude and unnecessary. Not to mention you take down videos on the Reddit that don't appeal to you. And I believe he might have said something else. Oh no, that's right. He said I'm just being honest. Woohoo, woo justice. So I explained to him. I said in reply, if you were honest and wanted justice, you would have made an apology video exonerating us of any blame, like we did for Joey, other than reporting what we were told. The fact that we had anything to do with this has been debunked as well. Also, if you were honest and wanted justice, you would not lie / mislead and delete anything on the Reddit that has proof of misconduct by yourself or the TTR staff. We owned our mistake. Do you see us deleting our original video, covering up the evidence that we made a mistake? No. It is still there, retitled and with links and annotations explaining exactly what happened. I don't recall you or the TTR staff ever owning up to anything or even trying to let people know the truth unless it benefits you. So, to the very end, man, he never apologized for
Look, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I'm going to bring up one more example. For April Fools, he got his friend Comet to go in the Team of Evil Skype chat and try to trick me and Captain. He tricked Captain, but he never tricked me. Yet he made a whole video saying how he tricked me for April Fools. And he showed only the Skype logs where I believed him for half a minute, and then I caught on after 30 seconds and tried to tell Captain TTI it was a joke. Captain TTI kept on believing, and now, that was a good prank, Otaku, and, Captain TTI had a reason to believe you because it looked legit. But, he did change the title saying how only Captain was trolled or whatever, but he could have re-uploaded the video because the information in there of me being trolled is false.
Yeah, that's kind of like a joke. That didn't probably really hurt you too much. But it just shows kind of how he is, But yeah, basically the point I'm getting at here is he's like Joey. He was a master of propaganda, He wants the world to think that, we did this on purpose. We didn't just, provide the information we got. Because, like I said, about, 50% of the community, at least, I'd say, actually believed it. So why would we not be in that? And people that actually didn't like TTR, 90% of them believed it. So why would we not be in that group that believed it? And why would we not put this forth and provide it for the community? Because we thought it was legit. But the point is, he's a fucker because He never changes. I mean, we owned up to it. We showed, okay, we just wanted to show the truth. He doesn't give a fuck about the truth. All he wanted to do was
get some views.
Get some views, and you know, make us look bad. But you know what? Fuck you, Otaku. Your bitch ass is gone. Good riddance. Glad you're gone. Anything else, guys?
Nothing much, really. I mean,
yeah, not really.
Either Dr. Popcorn here will overlay it in the video, or I'll overlay it in mine, because this is my last video and going up on my channel. We're gonna like put a funny little 30-second clip of something in SpongeBob and Otaku. If you just want to like stay tuned at the end for that.
Yes, actually, I was going to show that. I already uploaded on my channel, so I'll go show that. Hold on, let me just pause the video. And I think you people that fucking hate Otaku as much as we do will enjoy this. So one moment, please. Here's the video.
Toontown reared and fat.
Shit, fuck it up.
Otaku. Otaku. Otaku.
Goodbye.
Otaku. Toontown reared and fat. Toontown reared and fat. Otaku.
Thank you to Rocky for the editing on that. And that's how we feel about you, Otaku. You can go fuck yourself. Peace.
Peace.